Hello there to you all, brothers and sisters, and welcome to what I think it will be the pre-last chapter of Dark Forces 1, the true expanded universe in Rogue One. And now, to the issue of which all the previous videos in this miniseries were prelude, and they have all come to this. First, the troopers that caught our attention, then the heroes we didn't want to see them die, then the might of the Empire, then the Death Star, and some elements that led us thinking. Now, the base of the film itself, Rogue One. Well, here it is. Rogue comes from Rogue Group, the squadron led by Luke Skywalker in the Battle of Hoth, but all the ones that know truly and deep of Star Wars think it more with Rogue Squadron, the squadron of aces of the rebellion which have been explored, mentioned and shown in the true expanded universe. And even after in episode 5 they say Rogue Group, the Rogue Squadron legacy, lore and story and the name Rogue are mostly and truly from the true expanded universe, in novels, comics and yes, the famous trilogy of video games Rogue Squadron. But as we have seen since episode 4, how they treat the squadrons are the leader and then the others coming from the two, like Red Leader, then Red 2, Red 3 and on and on and on. Well, during the Battle of Gaul, conflict showed in the bridge between episodes 5 and 6, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, the Rogue Squadron led by the first leader of the Rogue Squadron, Wedge Antilles, battles to search Boba Fett and his prisoner Han Solo in Carbonite. And there, for just one time and the only time in Star Wars history, Wedge changed his call sign from Rogue Leader to Rogue One. That is the final piece to make everyone know that Rogue One will be, for the Disney canon fans, just another movie and answering questions that, for the level of fandom, they never care to know, and think that this movie comes after The Force Awakens. But for the fans, the ones which were there on May 25, 1997, those kids who grew from those fans who watched it on the premiere, like me thanks to my dad, and from those who accept Disney stuff, separate the good from the bad and from the worst, and see Disney canon and the same way that we look, read and play the non-canon stories will be better than The Force Awakens. Again, not cause it's on the original trilogy era and have Darth Vader on it, but cause it's true expanded universe. Expanded universe brought to us before the prequels, adapted to the dark times in which Star Wars are right now, cause the movie could be like the episode The Fruit of Rebels, total garbage, but we know that it won't be that. It will be maybe even better than some of the prequels, and maybe, just maybe better than the prequels and some of the original trilogy. Why? Because as I say, it is true expanded universe coming to life. Even though it is in the Disney canon, the movie is purely expanded universe. Not creative freedom, but expanded universe, better beyond anything that Disney can come off by their own. You know it's true. Well, that was all for this episode. This video is also in Spanish for those who prefer this language. If you like this video, please give a like, share it with all you know that know from Star Wars, subscribe in order to see more work like this one, and join me on the Facebook page to keep in touch. Until next week with more of my work. Maybe not Dark Forces 1, but still from the same and better caliber. This is Carlo wishing you all good fortune a week, brothers and sisters, and may the Force be with you all, always.